Meanwhile, at the Good Charm International Company in Karen's office, Karen's on her laptop finishing paperwork till someone knocked. Come in, and as Isabella came in and closed the door, and Karen noticed who it is. Isabella, how's it never been better? In fact, don't tell me. I'm afraid it's true. It seems wedding bells may be near for Vince and I. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Rachel's office, Rachel came in and put her stuff on her desk, and went and turned the light on, and turned around and CJ's there at her desk. CJ, what the hell are you doing here? I can't believe you did this. What makes you think you can control or dictate what I do in my life? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You brought my ex-girlfriend back into town hoping to see you with Helen? I'm glad you brought that up. What are your intentions towards her? Meanwhile, in the dining room, Tamara got her lunch and headed to one of the tables where Wilma is, who's reading the book, and sat down. And Wilma noticed. What brings you back here? I'm on a mission. In fact, I'm on a conquest. Does this have to do anything with winning CJ back? Because if so, let me inform you, you're wasting your time. And as Jennifer went past her table towards Aaron's office and saw Aaron at his desk and knocked on the door, and he signaled her to come in, and Jennifer did, and closed the door. Will's gone on break. How's everything? Going well so far. Something's going on. Actually, there is, and it has to stop. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the recreation room where Maria and Nate's reception is, Gloria came to her brother Nate is. You seem happy. That I am. In fact, I'm glad I'm her husband again, because I'm going to make certain I don't lose her anymore. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, Maria is standing at the altar, thinking, it's all going to work out in the end. I can feel it. And as her cell phone beeps, and she got it and opened it and saw a text that disturbed her. Oh my God, this can't be. Your marriage will be threatened by a familiar presence. And as Maria closed her phone, and as she thinking, there is no way I'm letting anybody destroy my marriage. Not this time. In fact, I'm gonna see to it that nobody comes between us ever again. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm International Company in Karen's office, Karen and Isabella are talking. I am so glad Vince got his daughter back, because Angela is the child's about. I don't give a damn about that. She stole someone's child and passed them out as her own. I can't believe she kept that for 19 years. You would think I know. Anyways, let's talk about your wedding. Actually, we're not engaged yet, but it's wishful thinking. But he did ask me at the diner theater, and you didn't accept? Why? Because I want a proper proposal, not some random one. I want one that's gonna sweep me off my feet, and something tells me he's gonna do it. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital, in Rachel's office, Rachel and CJ are talking. Look, my intentions with her isn't wrong. You don't understand who Helen is. All I know is she's an amazing person who I like to be around. How long have you been seeing her? What is this? Some interrogation? She is the love of my life, and everyone thinks a big deal because it is. There's so much you don't know about her. Maybe I don't want to know. The fact is, I trust her and I love her. I love her for who she is. Now back to the question at hand. Why the hell my ex-girlfriend is in town? If you truly love Helen, then why do you care? Meanwhile, in the dining room, Tamara and Wilma are talking. Why the hell would you say that? I love him, I know that. But so much has happened since you left with Daniel. And what's that supposed to mean? Look, I'm not the bad guy here, so you can please calm down. All right, I just need to find him. I want to fix our relationship. I know I stepped up. Yeah, you did, from what I heard. But it was a mistake. No. My carefree night cost me my relationship, and I'm not giving up till Siege and I fix things between us. You know what? There might be a way for you to do that in the end. Meanwhile, in Aaron's office, Aaron and Jennifer are talking. What's it about? I was working at the pub, and certainly my wife and I had a strange vision, which seemed very familiar. What was the vision about? Something that happened 10 years ago, and as Jennifer realized what Aaron's talking about. No, it can't be, I'm afraid so. I had that same vision 10 years ago, but this one's more powerful. It felt like I was drowning because it came so fast. 2010. No. If you're saying what I think you're saying, then we're all gonna be in grave danger again. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the recreation room, where Maria and Nate's reception is taking place, let's get to Nate and Gloria, who are talking. Hey, I'm glad you brought your husband. Yeah, he went back home after the ceremony to spend time with his son. I'm really happy for you too. This time, I'm not falling for anyone else. That said, TC Kristen not to worry. She's not going to be a threat anymore. Meanwhile, Maria came out of the sanctuary and into the hall, and Thomas came to where she is and sensed something wrong with her. Are you okay? Yeah. Actually, I'm glad I found you. They're ready for you and my brother to cut the cake. Oh. You sure you're alright? Yeah, I am. I just got a lot to think about. You know you can tell me anything. The thing is, Nate and I are ready to start our lives. Then why don't we do this? And as Thomas and Maria head to the recreation room. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm International Company in Karen's office, Karen and Isabella are talking. You really love him. I love him more than Angela ever could. The bond between us is so strong that it can never be broken. Damn, that is powerful. Well, it is. Technically, Vince and I are engaged for now. But you want to be official by him proposing to you, right? Exactly. Now that I got the man I love, there's no way I'm letting anyone else take him away. Well, I hope it works out for you too. Something tells me it will work out. Meanwhile, in the dining hall, Tamara and Wilma are talking. I'm free for any ideas. Have you seen him yet? No, I haven't. Unless he knows I'm back in town and may be trying to avoid me. I'm sure CJ hasn't forgotten how he feels about you. And Daniel and I broke up a long time ago. You have to find him and tell him how you feel. You know, you're right. I'm gonna find him right now. And as Tamara got up and left, and as Wilma thinking, good luck. And as Wilma also got up and also left the dining room. Meanwhile, in Aaron's office, Aaron and Jennifer are talking. We don't have much time. You may be right. There's over millions of people that need to know about this, and as soon as possible. We have to figure out a way to tell them without creating a panic, especially here of all places. Yeah, it could create a war zone, one we don't need right now. That's why we need to form a plan to warn everyone in time. This year has flown by really fast. Try being in a coma at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I know. I am so glad Mandy's out of our lives, and this time for good. Let's just hope that vision was just a dream. Something tells me that's not even possible. What do you mean? Well, if you and your wife had that vision, that means, yeah, Wilma and Julian must have it as well. And if that vision comes true, I'm afraid it may be lights out for all of us. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church, in the courtyard as Rita and Adam are talking. Looks like my job is done. That is indeed. We can now go. Okay. Driver, bring the car around. and as one of the guards left, and Adam turns to Rita. I love you with everything I got. And I love you too. And as they begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, in the recreation room at Nate and Maria's wedding reception, as it continues as Nate and Maria slice the first slice of cake, and Maria fed some to him, and he did the same to her, and as everyone watching. Let's get to Vanessa, Matt, Thomas, Cassie, Gloria, and as they're talking. I am glad they're happy, just like we are. I think these two have come a long way. Exactly. Which is why it will work in the end. Of course it will work. We're talking about Maria and Nate, the most invincible couple in the planet. Just like you and Matt. And me and Jeff. And of course, you and Cassie. Well, everything's gonna work out. Trust me. Meanwhile, Nate and Maria are talking. How do you feel right now? That I'm the luckiest girl in the world. And as they begin kissing each other and pull back, I'm gonna make certain nobody comes between us ever again. Thank you for that. And all we gotta do is stick to our marriage vows. Why don't we do more of this? And as Maria and Nate begin kissing each other again.